Hey YouTube, hey Bold and the Beautiful fans, Luna's nightmare. Oh boy, Luna's going to be in for a shock when she sees Will and Electra's latest social media updates. That and more next week, so let's get into it. So we see in the preview, Luna's going to be stunned when she's shown photos of Will and Electra at what looks like the beach house with, of course, the hashtag new digs on the social media post. Oh no, it looks like Will and Electra will be moving in together. Are they building a home together? OMG, Luna says, I gotta get out of here. So it looks like Luna's going to be able to get maybe the security guard at the prison to maybe show her the phone to get an update on Will's social media. And that's how Luna's going to see these pictures on the phone. So this is going to be, of course, a nightmare for Luna now, as, of course, she wants Will all to herself. And we saw Luna have that daydream, too, that fantasy of her and Will living together, married together. That was a fantasy, but reality is showing that Will might very soon be living with, of course, his girlfriend, Electra. Of course, Luna is pregnant with Will's baby. And that all happened under false pretenses, of course, but that's not stopping Luna from expecting Will to come and save her from jail, and also that she and Will have a future together. I suppose Luna was hoping that having Will's baby would maybe fracture Will and Electra's relationship, but it seems to be bringing them closer now. So what's Luna going to do? She's hoping Will is going to get her out of jail to protect the baby, but Will doesn't seem to be thinking about anything along those lines at all. Will and Electra are moving in together at the beach house, it looks like, and we know too that Bill is going to very soon hire an energy cleaner, of course played by reality TV star Rachel Riley, to maybe cleanse the beach house of any possible negative energy left over from what happened, of course, over the summer at the beach house. Will's baby drama with Luna isn't going to derail Will and Electra's relationship, it looks like, and now they're moving in together. So this will no doubt create more of a sense of urgency for Luna to now try to escape and get out of prison. But how? What's Luna going to do to get out of prison? We'll have to find out. Also next week, get ready for Deacon and Taylor to have a slow dance together. Oh no, is this the start of an affair now between Deacon and Sheila? We can see things have been going in that direction, but Taylor, of course, pumped the brakes on that when she told Deacon that they can't cross any boundaries. She's his therapist, he's her patient, and of course, Deacon is married to Sheila. And Sheila is giving Taylor credit for saving her marriage. That's what Sheila told Steffi, and that Sheila is in Taylor's debt. But we also know what Sheila told Lee, that if Deacon ever stepped out on her with Taylor, then Sheila would do very bad things to Taylor. And Lee was concerned about that, and Sheila seemed to downplay what she said, but this is Sheila we're talking about here. One of the greatest soap opera villains of all time. So if Sheila finds out there's an affair going on, that, of course, could send Sheila down the wrong path, a path of destruction. But it's not just Sheila, of course, who would be interested in learning about Taylor and Deacon getting closer. How is Ridge going to react when he finds out? Ridge, of course, has moved on with Brooke. He's married to Brooke, but he's not going to want Taylor to be with Deacon, someone Ridge doesn't respect. And Ridge recently asked Steffi for an update on Taylor, and Steffi didn't tell Ridge that Deacon is seeing Taylor for therapy sessions. But Steffi said something new is driving Taylor, and of course, Brooke thinks that this new thing could be a new man in Taylor's life. Could that man be Deacon? How will Ridge react to that? And of course, Sheila. So we'll keep an eye on this story to see how far things are going to go now between Deacon and Sheila, but they're going to dance together, so we'll see what happens. And over with Remy, he's reeling now as he came pretty close to losing Deke. And Deke told Remy that he needs space now and that Remy needs to put the work in and deal with all of his demons. Of course, all of this is about what Remy did to Electra, about those deep fakes, and we saw that dramatic scene this past week when everyone told Deke what Remy had done. And Remy pleaded for Electra's forgiveness and a second chance, but Electra said, "I will never forgive you." Remy may have lost any possible reconciliation now with his former friend Electra, but now Remy is hoping he can just try and save his relationship with Deke. Remy asked Deke to not judge him for who he was, but to love him for who he is now. Remy's counting on Deke's compassion, so we'll see where this goes. And speaking of reconciliations, it looks like the truce between Steffi and Hope is here to stay, so that's a good thing. It looks like the two stepsisters have buried the hatchet, at least for the time being, as the ordeal that Liam went through the past year has brought them together. But also, Steffi told Hope they don't have to be enemies. After all, they've both grown, they both matured, and Hope is marrying Liam now. Steffi is, of course, happily married to Finn, and the triangle between Steffi, Hope, and Liam seems to be over for good. So here's hoping the goodwill between Steffi and Hope that this is going to last. And speaking of that wedding, we know Beth is going to officiate the vow ceremony, but Beth doesn't want Sheila at the wedding. Sheila apparently makes Beth feel weird, Beth said, so how is Sheila going to react when someone, at some point, probably Deacon, breaks the news to Sheila that she can't attend the wedding? Well, we'll find out plenty more this month, but next week it's going to be not a daydream, but a nightmare for Luna as her unrealistic expectations about being with Will become a cold reality now for Luna when she sees those social media pictures. And could Remy end up helping Luna somehow, maybe escaping? Stay tuned to see how all of this plays out. It's going to be a fun November, so keep it here. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Watch The Bold and the Beautiful, CBS Daytime and Paramount Plus, and I'll see you in the next video.